Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, what is going on? It's your boy, Man Like Matt. I am back, and it is the morning meet. Apologies a little bit later today, people. But I hope everyone's having a blessed Monday. Smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because today we got a few things to speak about. Not only that though, I'm still kind of gassed after yesterday's result. Don't know about you guys, but I still can't believe we just battered up the champions like that so easy 2-0. I'll be real with you, and it was light work. Other than the fact of VVD made that little, dare I say it, mistake at it, kind of towards the end, we were cruising, and this is what I'm talking about. This is when I say, yeah. No one expected Liverpool to do what we're doing right now. We're surprising everybody. Everyone keeps saying, you haven't played no one. The run that we've just gone through, yeah? I think it's 10, was it them 10 games that were apparently supposed to be a madness? I'm looking at it now. Where is it? So I know I'm sidetracking here, chat. I'm sidetracking. I'm going to get to the story today. But I just want people to recognize, especially our rivals. You know them ones there. Chelsea, dub. Leipzig was a dub. Arsenal was the only draw. Brighton, dub in the cup. Brighton, league, dub. Leverkusen, dub. Aston Villa, dub. Say it with me, chat. Southampton, dub. Real Madrid, dub. City, dub. Listen. What more can you say about us right now, though? And don't get twisted. Don't let the rivals gas you up to say things like it's already done. It's not done. But we're making it very, very difficult for any other team to talk to us right now. The only team that could talk to us in the league is Arsenal. That's the honest truth. Just Arsenal. Man City, in my opinion, have been knocked out of the title race. This Man City, with all their problems, I don't see being back in the title race. I don't see it. But yeah, sorry, chat. I went on a bit of a tangent there, but I'm just gassed in it. I'm happy. I've been ill. I'm still ill, but I'm going to come back. You get me? Big up people in the chat. Big up Colin the Red. Big up Basti. Big up Football Gospel. Big up Chris LFC. Big up Mr. Positive Scouser. Big up John Conway. Big up Asim. Big up all you lot, man. Do you get what I'm saying? And big up to those that's not even in the chats. You get me? But no, man. We're here today, though, chat. We're going to speak about a few things, though. We're going to speak about PSG, apparently, also say reportedly talking with Mo Salah. We're also going to speak about Jamie Carragher and what he's had to say about Virgil van Dijk. And last but not least, we're going to also speak about Jamie Gittens, the breakout star that's at Borussia Dortmund, Englishman, 20 years old, and he's doing a thing right now. Liverpool also been linked to him. But first, chat, let's speak about Salah because, again, Mo Salah in the headlines for the right and wrong reasons. The right reasons is, obviously, you could arguably say another man of the match performance, or if it wasn't there or thereabouts, Salah with a goal and an assist. Salah has just been on an absolute tear this year. The only negative thing, when I say negative, is the contract situation. And again, it came out yesterday, I think a couple of hours after the game, that PSG are speaking with Salah. There's a report in L'Equipe saying a source said there is now a good chance that he will end up in Paris Saint-Germain. L'Equipe understands that PSG are currently in the market for a winger after failing in their quest to sign Napoli's Kvaratskhelia and Man United's Jadon Sancho. Atletico Bilbao's Nico Williams was also of interest of PSG. The QSI-owned PSG reportedly have no difficulty funding the rivals of Salah after the departure of several high players such as Neymar, obviously Messi, Ramos, Mbappe in recent years. They also say the outlet mentions how PSG have previously tested the waters with Salah and that next summer is probably their last chance of landing in the free-scoring Liverpool winger. The fact Salah and PSG president Nasser Khalifi, I think his name is. Now know each other quite well. Could play right into the hands of PSG. PSG have denied L'Equipe's piece and pause, and their sources quotes believe it is a ploy by Salah to put pressure on Liverpool. I'll be real. This don't surprise me one bit. I do think it's true because Salah is about to enter January with nothing signed. Every top club wants Mohamed Salah. 32 years of age, and he's having a real fight with father time. Salah is making father time struggle. That is how good Salah's doing. Salah, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, he's got 11 goals and 7 assists, I think, in the Prem. Absolute madman. What does worry me, though, is that I think even Salah spoke yesterday. I think he mentioned something about, I was treating this as like the last time I'm going to play City at Anfield. I just wanted to, enjoy the atmosphere in the game. And he obviously keeps on saying the same things of we'll see what happens, innit? FSG just need to get this stuff sorted, man. Really and truly, man. It's starting to, not even starting, it's already pissing me off, but sorry, I didn't mean to, get so aggressive this early in the morning, but you get what I'm saying, chat. It's just jarring that it's not even done. Salah, every minute, he's been linked to every top club. And Salah is, he really wants to stay in Liverpool. You can tell. The way he even speaks about the situation, he always keeps on speaking about how much he loves Liverpool. And as things stand, yeah, this might be the last time he plays this big game at Anfield, but you can tell how much he wants to stay, man. Richard Hughes or Michael Edwards need to get this job done. If Richard Hughes can't get the job done, then get Michael Edwards. If Michael Edwards can't get the job done, go and get Mike Gordon. I don't care if Mike Gordon is not part of that FSG bracket that still deals in Liverpool. Go and call Mike Gordon. Someone just get the contract sorted. Because do you know what it is? There's no smoke about fire. Like I said, all the top clubs want Mohamed Salah. The Saudi clubs want him as well. He's too good. For teams not to want to go and get him, even at 32 years of age. I'm really worried about that one, chat. I'll be real with you. The longer it goes on, the longer I think it's not going to happen. But I just really hope that what he's asking for, and let's be real, whatever he's asking for, I don't even think is crazy. Let's just say he wants the same wage as what he's on now. That's not crazy, Let's say I think Liverpool should give him a 2-year deal with a +1. So he signed for 2 years, and then we can activate that 3rd year if we want to, something like that, or a 1+1 something. Do you know what I mean? Can't just let man leave for free. It's Mohamed Salah, man. Get it sorted. Get it sorted, man. Salah's too cold, man. He's too cold. Big up the chat as well. Facts. Big up DS. He says Salah walks into any team, even at his age. Facts, bro. Any team right now. Big up Kalian. He says feels like Salah wants to go out with a bang. Facts, but I don't think he wants to go though. But yeah, if he's gonna go out, he's gonna go out with a bang. Facts. Big up HDS96 says it's obvious Salah desperate to stay. 100%, bro. 100, man. He definitely wants to stay. Big up Tom Izzy, my bro Matt. Get well soon, brother. Appreciate that, brother. I'm on the mend. I'm not still feeling 100%, but I'm getting there, bro. Big up Alez as well. Big up Asim. And Kenny said, I'll be real, if we don't win it from here, it's a bottle job still. I'll say this, though. You can't win the league, though, in December, though. Do you get what I'm saying? I know what you mean. Because to be 9, but it's 9 points, though. Remember, we've bought, I was going to say we have bottled it. I remember City, was it 18-19? I think that was it that year? I'm trying to think of the year. So I don't know, man. I wouldn't say it's a bottle job yet. If it's 9 points and we're in February, March, maybe then I'll say bottle job. Do you know what I mean? We got football god in the building. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. But I'm worried about the Salah team though. I'm seriously worried, chat. Next, I want to talk about Virgil van Dijk. And Jamie Carragher's been speaking about Virgil. Maybe Carragher's got some making up to do because obviously he was getting a lot of criticism for what he said about Salah, but he's now heaped a lot of praise on Virgil van Dijk, and he's gone on to say he's the best we've ever seen. Jamie Carragher spoke on Twitter and said Virgil van Dijk's performance today was unbelievable. I know he made a mistake at the end. He made Erling Haaland look like Alfing Haaland. The best striker versus the best centre-back should be a great battle, but it's so easy for him. He's the best centre-back we've ever seen in the Premier League. I know the replies will scream Liverpool bias or compare trophies to others, but that's all nonsense. I always said it was I don't even want to say this brother's name. I'm going to have to say it. I can't stand him though. John Terry, before Van Dijk came along, and he played for one of my biggest rivals, Chelsea. Trophies depend on your team or money or timing. All great defenders of the past had attackers who caused them problems, but whoever causes Van Dijk any? He just played Mbappe and Haaland in the last 4 days and played them with such ease he could have played with a cigar. Please stop the silly debate about the centre-back. It's not even close. Virgil van Dijk made 277 Premier League appearances. That was his 277th Premier League appearance on Sunday, which is more than Kompany. He's made 265. More than Vidic, 211. More than Carvalho, 135. And more than Jaap Stam, 179. And some of these are regarded as some of the best Premier League defenders of all time. And Van Dijk always gets spoken about. Oh, the longevity. He hasn't done it long enough. Yeah, Van Dijk's only been in the league for this amount of time. He's only playing the top. Did you just read? Did you lot just hear that? Did the rivals hear that? Because there is this like narrative that Van Dijk hasn't played enough games to be considered the best ever in the Premier League. He's the best ever to step foot in the Premier League, bar none. He is the best. For me, the only other person that comes close to him is Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand was a complete defender, in my opinion, in his heyday. Rio Ferdinand was cold. But Virgil van Dijk is, for me, just on another level. This guy's just insane. And you know what I will say? As much as Carragher really pissed me off with the comments about Salah, I will give Carragher his props. Maybe he just said this, chat, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he just said this because he felt he had to say something. But I'll be real, he's not wrong. For the first time I can say this, Carragher's not wrong about Virgil van Dijk. You see when Van Dijk even cut out the pass that was about to fall to Haaland. Van Dijk running at full pelt, then just took the ball out the sky. Crazy, bro. What other centre-back is doing that and make it look so easy? Virgil van Dijk is the GOAT, fam, of centre-backs. I don't care what no one says. He's too good, bro. Big up my guy. Sorry, I can't even pronounce your name, brother. Apologies. You know, VVD is the most important of the three, in my opinion. Bro, VVD is just the GOAT of centre-backs. Big up Brashy says, you man played him off the park yesterday, could have been 4 or 5. I agree with you, bro. Respect for that as well from a Man United fan. Enough respect, bro. Big up LA says, if VVD wins 2 leagues and 2 Champions League before he leaves, then there could be no argument for anyone. I'll say this. All he has to win is this Prem and a Champions League. Not even that. I don't think he needs to win anything. I think winning something enhances your argument. But remember, Carragher made a valid point because sometimes Gerrard. All right, so Gerrard didn't win the Premier League, but for me, Gerrard is still regarded as the best centre mid to grace the Prem. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not always about your team accolades because, like Carragher said, it depends on situations, it depends on money, it depends on a lot of things. You get what I'm saying? Big up Tev. Stam was better than Rio. Do you know what? No, I'll say Stam was maybe like a better out and out defender, but I think Rio was a better player. But the gap in class, like for example, I think Stam didn't do it for long enough, in my opinion. As crazy as Stam was, but Stam is an absolute monster. Do you know what I mean? Big up Jamie as well. Big up Connor. He says Carragher is an S pundit when it comes to Liverpool. I agree. Big up Jamie says VVD is the Messi of centre backs. Facts, Jamie. Big up Carter. He says the slot machine in full effect, you know. Big up chill guy. Van Dijk is better than Company. Oh, 100%, bro. Company was cold though. Like, one thing I'm not gonna do is try and put down other defenders to make Van Dijk better. Company was cold. For me, Company is in my top 5 of Premier League, probably defenders. As an out and out, like, because for me, Company is a complete defender. His longevity let him down, and also he did have this like kind of like, I wouldn't say bozo moment, but maybe towards the latter of his career. I wouldn't say bozo, but I'll just say like, actually, no, I can't even say nothing about Company. Company's too cold. I just think VVD is just better, though. Do you know what I mean? John Terry will get cooked in today's game. Facts, bro. You think John Terry could ever play in any high line? Are you mad? We got DS says between Rio, VVD, and Company for me, those 3 could thrive in any era. Yeah, I agree. It's the same 3 for me as well, you know. It's mad. It's actually mad. But yeah, regarding Van Dijk, like, I just think he's just on another planet. He's an alien, bro. Like, Van Dijk's longevity is just insane. And he's another one. Get the contract sorted. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just get it done. Stam was elite. Fact, no, Stam was. I just don't think Stam. See, when we say longevity, that's when I'll say for me, Stam didn't do it for long enough. You get me? But Stam was cold. Stam was cold. But the longevity thing hurts his argument. Do you know what I mean? Big up Jay. Why can't Pep coach a win? Just shows he needs money to win the league. Do you know what also I think it is as well? I think with Man City, players are just getting older now, and it's hard for him to maintain those high levels. Man City's recruitment hasn't been good enough, in my opinion, over the last how many years? They've gone from Sane and Sterling, Mahrez, to Grealish and Doku and Savinho. Savio has potential. Has the most potential out of all the wingers. Doku is just going to be Doku. And Grealish, I don't know what's happened to Grealish. Grealish has had like 1 year in his whole City reign where he's been cold. Other than that, Grealish has kind of been average. It is kind of mad still. But you can see in the wide areas, City's like shortcomings in it, because they just don't have the players that you would think of. Like, if you think of the wide players at other teams, yeah, I'd rather change. I think. Let me try and think. Well, who Chelsea got as their wingers? Oh gosh, Madueke, ain't it? So you got Madueke, Sancho, Neto. Who else is there? Mudryk. Yeah, even Chelsea's options aren't even that great, but their best option, I think, is Pedro Neto. I don't know, man. Big up Football Gossiper. In it, smash the like button, people. Smash that like button if you're done already. Oh, yeah, big up Hooks for the raid as well. Enough love, Hooks. Hope you're blessed, my bro. Hope you're blessed, my bro. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, people, my cold. Still got that cold, man. Yes, yeah, man sent for the Shinobis and that. Oh, yeah, big up yourself, Hooks. Enough love, my bro. Big up, my G. What was I saying again? Yeah, that's it. City's options are just not that great, man. Like, I'll be real with you. Like, I don't know. It's weird what's happening with City. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it. Like, it's not. We don't really care, so to speak. But at the same time, it is kind of mad though, that whole City fiasco. Because what's happening with them is crazy. I don't know if anyone saw the Ruben Diaz interview after the game. He was fuming, but it's the way he spoke to the reporter though. He's like, you need to remember who you're speaking to. I was like, raw. These men are vexed. You might have like, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, man. Oh, wait there. I've got a co-host. What's going on, bro?
Morning.
What's going on? I was just speaking on
No, I've been listening. I was sorting out some of the stuff in the background. I've been listening.
I got a little bit sidetracked. I was speaking about the Virgil thing. Did you hear what I said about what Carragher said?
No, I missed that bit, but I know you were speaking about sort of company Rio being the ones in the conversation with him. Yeah. I've got to drop another name. I do not like the person at all, but I think John Terry has to get a mention, man.
All right, so
I don't like the guy at all.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So for those that have heard it, I do apologize. I'm gonna just quickly regurgitate what I said quickly. Yeah. Basically, Carragher said Virgil's the best he's ever seen in a Prem. He literally says like he's unbelievable. He's played against two of the best players in the world in Haaland and Mbappe. It like made it look so easy. He's also said he's the best centre back he's ever seen. And he says, I know people say screaming bias or compare trophies, but he said it's all nonsense. Carragher also said, I always said it was John Terry before Virgil van Dijk came along and he played for one of my rivals. And he goes, trophies depend on your team or money or timing. All great defenders of the past had attackers who cause them problems, but who ever causes Van Dijk any? He said he could have played with a cigar in his mouth against Mbappe and Haaland. And he goes, please stop the debate. It's not even close.
Again, I agree. I think it is Virgil. It's weird. Rival fans are really weird because when we speak about players like Gerrard and Salah, Virgil, the first thing they go is what, one Premier League trophy? They can't be mentioning that.
Yeah,
in that.
I think yeah.
But then when we turn around and go, well, if that's the case, Drogba can't really talk to Salah then because he never hit more than 20 in a Premier League season. Yeah. But yeah, look what he was doing for the team and all that. And I was like, so where's the consistency? I think Virgil's biggest issue is that Virgil came to Liverpool when he was 26 or 27.
Yeah.
But the problem is Virgil was balling out from when he was at Southampton.
Them last 2 years, bro.
He just wasn't on a big platform.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
He just wasn't on a bit. Again, I wasn't doing Kopish. I wasn't doing content, so I've got no proof of this. Virgil van Dijk was a defender I wanted at Liverpool from when he left Celtic. All respect to Lovren, I wanted us to sign Virgil directly from Celtic to come into this team, and we never did. We waited for him to go to Southampton. We got caught with the tapping up, and then we had to spend an extra 25 million on him. The fact that no one speaks about his price tag, I think, says it all.
Yeah.
He was the most expensive centre back in the world at one point, and by a landslide. And no one's mentioned his price since when we bought him.
Yeah.
VVD's been that guy for a while, and he's still doing it at this level. And he's right. Look, Mbappe wasn't just dealt with by Virgil; he was dealt with by Canate and Bradley as well.
But I get the premise, though.
Yeah, Haaland was pretty much dealt with by Virgil.
Yeah.
And look, he made a mistake in the game, and we got away with it. But the amount of times I saw Rio make mistakes that just I've forgotten about. Company made a bag of mistakes and was pretty clumsy sometimes, but got away with it because refs didn't give decisions. And then we're talking about two of the greats there as well. I personally think VVD is the most complete centre-back I've seen in the Premier League era. And I understand if you're going to put the trophies on the table and all that, he hasn't got as much as the others.
Yeah.
But goodness me. I mean, John O'Shea's got more trophies than Jamie Carragher. I don't think anyone would be saying John O'Shea's a better.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. Trophies do mean something, obviously, but I just think it can be a bit misconceived when comparing it for individuals, when you're comparing individuals. Because I said the argument was, for me, Gerrard's the best centre mid to play in the Prem, but Gerrard doesn't want a Prem. But I don't care because what I've seen and what my eyes showed me, and Jamie Carragher for the first time this week or in a week said it perfectly. When it comes to things like trophies and that, it's not just trophies because it's about the situation of the team. It's about the money. It's like there's so much things that come into context when you have to think about how the players won that trophy.
Yeah.
Because look at there's players like that don't hardly ever play that pick up bare trophies but don't get in conversations.
Yeah.
So that argument, that's why I say when it comes to like team honors, you have to look carefully and bring context. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Completely agree.
Now, Virgil's is different. Do you know what I knew he was well, not even an alien, but like, you see yesterday when the ball got played over the top
And he passed
and he just plucked the ball, bro. It's like he plucked the ball
crazy.
Bro,
Crazy.
remember, he's running at high speed and he just turns on a swivel and just takes the ball out the sky.
Matched
if not Haaland's
Haaland stride for stride and then
yeah.
got past him and
Yeah.
passed the like he just does dumb things that you're like that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, he makes it look like another centre back.
Would
First
head
of
that
all,
back to the goalkeeper or try and clear it out. Not him. He's like, no, I got this. He's insane. He's insanely good.
Nah, he's different, bro. He's different. That is true, actually. Someone in the chat just mentioned, because I was trying to think, Company did get a little bit error prone towards the end of his career, more so.
Yeah.
It was Company's mistake for the Coutinho goal.
Yeah.
Big at Shaka. Yeah, that's what I was saying originally, but then I took it back because I was like, I wouldn't say Company was error prone. It's just sorry, clumsy. Maybe he got a bit clumsy towards the latter of his carear. Do you get what I'm saying? So at his age, when he was at Virgil's age,
and he had a lot of injuries as well. And again, it's difficult because when Company was dominating, when Rio was dominating, when John Terry was dominating, there was only mainly one rival, but the rival wasn't on their level either.
Agreed.
Whereas we've had to deal with a Man City who are the best team in my opinion, the best team in Premier League history.
Yeah, it's the City team that we faced in the 1819 to 1920 era.
But,
in fact, no, 17, 18. No, 17. Basically, City from 1718 up to 1920. I know 1920 they had a bad campaign, but on a general consensus, that's for me, that's the most shook I've ever been of any team.
Yeah.
And I said, Cal, earlier in the stream, I said, not to get into City, but they've gone from Sterling and Sane and Mahrez to Doku, Grealish, and Savio. Now, albeit Savio, I'll give him time because he got talent there and whatever. I think he's a baller as well because I remember him at Girona last year and he was balling out. I'll be real. If we got Savio, I think he would absolutely cook for us.
I think he will cook for Man City. Yeah. I do think he's just getting his feet wet at the moment.
100. But bro, that drop off is insane though. Prime Sane and Prime and Sterling.
Shall I be honest with you?
And Grealish.
I think they desperately need a winger, but I think they need to start playing Grealish through the middle to get the best out of him. I think instead of playing Foden in the 10, I think they need to go back to playing Foden on the right.
Yep.
I hate to say his name, but they need a Kvaratskhelia type player for the wing. Someone who not only can beat players, but also has a final ball. Like Doku, we saw it yesterday. Doku can beat a player, but what's coming after that? Nothing.
Yeah. He does the Majinki thing, and that's it.
Yeah. He looks electric, but it's like what happens after you do the little cut inside or you roll a man? What happens then? And then play Grealish through the middle, especially now De Bruyne is getting to the back end of his career. Grealish got to play through the middle.
Yeah, bro.
Give you more output.
But something's happened with Grealish though, because I'll be real. It seems like there must have been some type of bust up. Like this is probably.
I just don't think Pep rates him like that. I think he rates him, but just not high.
What worries me though is that let's say that who's to say what's going to happen? But if they do get away with these charges, I think they're going to go ham in the summer. But their squad
January. They'll go ham
even
in January.
Yeah. Because I'll be real, their squad has aged dramatic. If you look at their squad. Yeah. Like Kevin De Bruyne, like Broski, KDB is a Premier League legend. One of them for me. KDB, if I'm being honest, in terms of like how
they are missing players for injury as well.
I think he's only second to Gerrard, you know.
Yeah. But they're missing players for injury. Obviously, Kovacic and Rodri being out at the same time is the equivalent of McAllister and Gravenberch being out for us.
Yeah, of course.
Feel it. I think they go and get Zubimendi in January or someone of his ilk. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got another attacker. I think they're over reliant on Haaland. They need someone else. Again, Julian Alvarez leaving and them not bringing anyone else who was quite.
Probably it was mad, weird. But I think it's the money that they got offered. Remember, Alvarez went for like 85 million.
Oh yeah, I would have sold Alvarez for the same money, but you got to go.
No
and
replacement.
You got to go and get someone, even if it's a young up and coming striker or you promote one of the youth players like. we've seen Palmer leave. Another player that we're going to get onto in a bit. And the lap at flipping Ipswich. Are you telling me the lap couldn't have got some minutes? Like...
But bro, when you think of strikers in the world, and I think here's the problem that I feel like we used to always think about back in the day. They have Haaland. Man City are probably thinking, how do we get a striker in that's going to play second fiddle to Haaland? Because Alvarez came in, and Alvarez had a bit of a reputation, like up and coming striker. He's doing his thing. Now he just needs to go to the European stage and bat it up. But he didn't really get the minutes that he wanted. They're in that same predicament how we felt when back in the day when Salah played every game, and he kind of still does, but you get the premise. We used to say that we can't get a backup because Salah just won't get rested. He won't get rested. And who's going to want to play B's understudy? Now it is a bit different because he's older and our situation is completely different. Like, do you know what I mean? Contract situation. But for Man City, if you're a Man City fan, you must want a striker. Like, it can't just be Haaland. Because when it's not working, broski, Haaland got pocketed. You know, I'm not even going to go into the numbers thing, but I think Haaland had one shot in the whole game.
Yeah, I think the issue they've almost got to go and get a left-sided wing because they've got Foden and Savio who cover the right. They've only got Doku for the left if you're going to start playing Grealish through the middle. I think they need to go and get a right-footed left winger who can actually play as a striker as well to have that flexibility.
They need like a Marmoush kind of player, innit?
Yeah, or a younger Jota.
Yeah.
So,
they need a wing forward.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest,
if it's an out-and-out striker, they're not going to get a lot of minutes with Haaland.
Yeah. Savio and Doku are what you call, they're a little bit throwback to old school wingers.
Yeah. I think Savio's got more of an end product than Doku. I just don't
He does. Big up football gossiper. In it, man. Let's get them likes up, man. There's over 400 people in there. Smash the like button, people. We really would appreciate it. It does help the channel, helps all the videos. You know what I'm saying? It reaches people that haven't maybe seen our content. We would appreciate it if you could do that, chat. And Oscar Bob as well. He's another one. In fact, Oscar Bob, this was his year to kind of have that breakout.
Yeah, we got it was a broken leg he got or something like that, right?
I think so. Yeah,
that's the point. I forgot about him. He did look very good as well.
He did.
See, let's call it what it is. I've been unlucky with injuries this season.
They have been. But this is football. It happens to us every year. It's happening to us now again. Started already. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Speaking of attackers, we're going to move on to our next. Headline. Liverpool have also been linked with Jamie Gittens. For those that don't know, plays for Borussia Dortmund. English. I think he came for the Reading Youth Academy. Then I think he went City Youth Academy, and is now at Borussia Dortmund. He's now sort of like having his like breakout year. If I'm not mistaken, let me double check actually. All right, so in 19 appearances this year, he's got 8 goals. He's got 4 in the Bundesliga and 4 in the Champions League. This brother scored one hell of a goal. If anyone's seen it on the weekend against Munich, broski. The thing is, Cal, he's direct, he's quick, he's fleet-footed. He could use his left, even scored with his left for the goal. Brother looks cold. Now, people are gonna say, another left winger at right. Do you know what I think this is though? Cal, I can't remember if you covered it on Friday.
Sorry, I'm just watching the goal on Twitter now. He rolled him.
Yeah. I think he rolled Conrad Lima, I think, at right back.
Goodness. Very reminiscent of Vinny Jr.'s goal against Man City when he rolled Fernandinho.
Yeah. I remember I said he can play on, he normally plays on the left, but he can play on the right as well. He can use his left, bro. He scored with his left, if I'm not mistaken. Now, people are going to say again, Cal, another left winger. But let me say this to you, Cal. Are you of the belief the reason why we are getting linked to so many left wingers is because there's still uncertainty around a certain Colombian called Luis Diaz?
It's weird because we only get linked with left wingers when we effectively have 3. We've got Diaz, Gakpo, and I'd say Chiesa's more of a left winger than he is a right winger. I know he's kind of been brought in to cover Salah mainly, but he's more of a left winger by trade, in my opinion. So it's weird, but Yeah, I do think there's uncertainty around Diaz, and it's frustrating because this is Diaz's best season since he's come to Liverpool. And again, every time I say it, I've got a shout out to Jamie Phillips. Diaz in central positions looks so much more comfortable.
He looks cold in it.
Like, again, no disrespect to Darwin, but for me, from now until the end of the season, it would be Diaz or Jota as a starter, and then Nunez as the third choice for the centre forward position. And I don't even mean that as a disrespect. And I know Drifty might see this, and I might get something mad through the letterbox. But yeah, I think them two suit the system better, and I think you get more output from that over the course of a season, especially Jota as a striker. But Diaz, I think, just gives you so much playing through the middle.
What it is with Diaz, I think his link-up play, in my opinion, is just far superior to Darwin's, because what it is, with him being a winger, and with Diaz being technically gifted, you can put Diaz in tight spaces and he's able to like make something happen. Whereas Darwin Nunez is more, if he's in a tight space, you're just hoping that he either makes the right decision or uses his pace to maybe get out of that. Diaz is very fleet-footed, and technically gifted. He's got more strings to his bow in it, like he can do more.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't want to disrespect Darwin Nunez because he's a Liverpool player, and I'm not going to. But one thing I will say is this, though. The fact that we're saying Diaz through the middle looks better than Nunez, again, it still says a lot about Darwin. He's not where I feel like he needs to be. I'll be real. From when the manager's playing a winger ahead of a striker against one of your biggest rivals, for me, that says a lot. That's no shade on Nunez, but it says to me how the manager is seeing his striker that he has as the option. He feels like he can get more out of another player than the actual striker. And that speaks volumes for me, Cal, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, same here. Again, I know we've got 6 attackers. I do think if we didn't have to, and here's why I think January is so important, because I do think we need to address centre-back situation / left-back and centre midfield in January. If we assess those and deal with those properly in January, I do think we have to look at that attack and just fine-tune it. I know we've got 6 players, but there's uncertainty around Diaz.
Salah as well.
Gakpo still doesn't. He just, there's something missing with him for me.
All right, so this year
I think you saw my frustration yesterday with him.
Yeah, bro. So was and here's the thing. So I said last year, I think Gakpo is going to do a madness this year. I said if he gets the same amount of minutes, and it's so crazy because I said if he gets the same amount of minutes as Diaz, he'll do more. But if I'm being honest, Diaz has just outperformed Gakpo so far this year. I've realized, as good as I think Gakpo can be and is, by the way, I don't think he'll ever be that left winger where you go, oh my gosh, he's one of the best left wingers like in Europe. Whereas I think Diaz has he's gone up a level where I'm looking at Luis Diaz now and go, Diaz is arguably top 5 wingers in Europe on the left-hand side, Gakpo's not there yet, but Gakpo is a great option to have though. I'll be real, when you're a big team like Liverpool, unfortunately, not every single position you're going to get 2 players that should be starting. But there are days when we do say Gakpo should be starting. So
I thought the selection was perfect yesterday.
Yeah,
but I asked you this, Matt. Say, for example, Chiesa was fully fit. Who would you rather see on the left wing, Chiesa or Gakpo?
It depends on what Chiesa we're getting. Remember, because we haven't. All right, if it's the Chiesa of
Chiesa from Juventus,
then I'll probably say, all right. So if it's fully fit Chiesa from Juventus, damn, it probably would be Chiesa left and Diaz through the middle.
That's what I'm saying. Like
now,
that's why I asked.
What's that saying? Is it I don't want to get this saying wrong. Something for courses. What's that phrase?
Horses for courses.
Yeah, horses for courses. That's it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We still need Gakpo and Nunez through the rest of it, bruv. Just the other day,
absolutely, yeah.
No, because I know some people might even think what we're saying is we're saying get rid of them now. I'm saying whatever happens, we need all players on board at least until the end of the season. We got rocked by the news the other day from the Real Madrid game that Conor Bradley and Konate are both out. And Cal, I don't know if you've seen it. They were both on crutches at Anfield yesterday.
It was Tsimikas and Konate was out on crutches, right?
Sorry, who did I say?
You said Bradley, I think.
Sorry, Simicast and
Yeah, a
Kalani.
lot of the time
Both on crutches.
that's precautionary though. A lot of the time when they're on crutches, just to avoid the weight. But remember, they're not with the NHS. You know, like remember, you and me, we both sprained ankles and stuff like that. NHS to send you home.
But I'm
tell you
still
to-
recovering from my hamstring injury that I suffered in the summer.
Oh,
you know
they didn't give you no crutches, did they? They told you to go home, bro.
No, they just told me just to walk it off.
Yeah, yeah,
Just walk it off. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
yeah.
But yeah, it's mad. I don't know, man. But yeah, the attack definitely is looking at. I think the fact that we've been linked with Jamie Gittens, who for me looks like one hell of a play. He looks like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I'm gonna not throw Yards under the bus. Yards says he's the English English kind of Vinny Junior kind of well, as I say, style of player. Electric.
Like he's good.
We got Yards, that's my G.
I think the fact that like there's no way we're gonna sell Diaz, Gakpo, and Chiesa in one summer.
Well,
so
Chiesa's just landed and he's only just like
seen him. Yeah,
we haven't seen him yet.
But I don't think we would.
Yeah.
Hold on, Hooks, what?
Hooks, what do you say?
Big up Hooks, by the way. Is Saka leaving?
No, he's not Hooks.
Boy, might as well just bring him to Anfield, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If we ever sign Saka, it's done. I said, nah, typo. Salah leave. Nasty work. Nasty work, Hooks. Nasty work.
Typo. Man, nasty Hooks, work, you're an evil guy, you know.
Nasty.
That's even like Saka and Salah is close in name, you know.
That's nasty work by Hooks.
Hey, Hooks, you're a bad Jew, you know. You're a bad Jew, bro.
That's diabolical still.
Innit? Nah, big up Hooks though. Bro, I'll be real with you. The attacking stuff needs to get looked at in the summer. I think it will get sorted. Obviously, that we're gonna find out in the summer anyway whether Salah stays or not. And I think whatever Salah does will define what we do for the rest of the transfer in the summer. That's what I think. But Gittens does look good though. That Jamie Gittens does look good. I'm not gonna lie. He does look like there's a player there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's having a breakout, yeah. Right, maybe out these two supers. Big up those supers as well. Big up Etienne. He says they robbed Van Dijk of a Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. I agree with that, bro. I think Van Dijk should have got it in the 18-19 season when that year he was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And I understand Messi's goal scoring exploits were insane, but my argument is that how do you rate the defender against the attacker? Because you can't do clean sheets because clean sheets is a team metric. Which includes the goalkeeper as well. Whereas goals scored is just that's individual. And they literally just said, because you score goals, not because you score, that's disrespectful to Messi, because Messi the greatest, but there's no way to kind of categorize VVD. But for defending, he was easily the best defender. Clear. I don't know, man.
This is why I keep on saying it. I think they need to come away from this premise of one trophy. Even just individual honors, I think, have to be broken down by different areas on the pitch, because as you said, it's impossible to compare Alisson to Haaland, for example, but they're both worth their weight in gold. So Haaland's going to get the goals, but let's look at we'll use Kelleher as an example. Save after save after save. Like, how do you compare the two? I think you need to have the best goalkeeper award, best defender award, best midfielder award, and then best forward award. I think that.
No, I agree, bro. Yeah, because the way it's done now, it just doesn't make any sense. The way it's done now is only really attackers, or midfielder. Obviously, Rodri's won it, but it's very rare even midfielders even win it.
And look what Rodri had to do to win it, and people were still saying it should have been Vinny Jr. Vinny didn't have a crazy great season. So it's like.
It's mad, you know, because even as much as I don't think he deserved it, but Bellingham had a better league campaign than Vinny Jr. last year.
Yeah.
Well, Bellingham was insane for them last year in terms of goal scoring exploits.
Yeah.
Well, Bellingham was arguably Real Madrid's most clutch player last year, especially in La Liga. Not in Champs, but in La Liga. But it's more about Champions League, isn't it? That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Big up, Tev. We can't laugh at Jackson either. Bro,
there's levels.
I'm gonna say this. Last year I used to laugh.
Can't say nothing.
Now I
man.
can't say nothing.
Can't
If
say
anything, they
nothing.
can. I'll be real. If you're a Chelsea fan, you laughing at
laugh.
us.
Yeah, can't say
Because
nothing.
Jackson has. This is what I'm saying. Look at Jackson, and you can still see there's improvement that needs to be there.
Yeah,
but
there's
look at
still
the
rawness there.
But why? But why?
there's been
Why can't
improvement.
Nunez improve like that, fam?
I don't know.
We can't even say it's not even opportunities.
So is this is Jackson's second season, right?
Brother, I'm almost certain. Let me quickly double check. Hold on. What's his first name? I've forgotten his first
Jackson.
name. Now.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, that's it. Hold on. Right, let's see here. Bruv, Jackson this year has 8 goals in 13 in the league, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
How many's Darwin got? Has he got 3 or 2?
He's got 2 in the Prem. He's got 3 goals and 2 assists in all competitions so far this season.
Bruv, I know I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm not even looking at assists. I mean, obviously assists count, but
yes, just 2 in the Prem.
Is it only that?
Yeah.
2 in 10 and 3 in 17.
In terms of minutes played, though, I'm going to check now. Darwin hasn't played a mad amount of minutes. So this season...
No, but in the league, Darwin's played 533.
Yeah, I reckon Jackson's played way more than that.
All right, let's have a look. I just need Nunez just to step it up, man.
Jackson's younger as well. I didn't realize Jackson was younger.
How old is Jackson? Is he? Oh yeah, Jackson's 23. He's 2 years younger than Nunez.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. He's played double the amount of minutes. You know, he's played 1,000 minutes.
But even if you're gonna double Nunez's goals, then it's still only 4.
Yeah, but remember in the league he's got 8 in 13.
Yeah.
Nunez has 2 in what did I say it was? 2 in 17. 2 in 10. No.
Yes.
Is it 2 in 10?
Yes, I know that.
Brother, man. Nunez, if you're watching this, brother, please. Just do something.
Yeah.
Do something. It's not even like he's performing badly, but at the same time, Cal, performers, do what you're doing in it, like in terms of off the ball and stuff. But we need goals now. It's the goals.
It's hard to put your finger on what it is with Nunez because I think it's an he plays the game based on emotion, and I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like we saw it yesterday, he was throwing in tackles and stuff, and roughing them up. But he's doing that based off emotion. So the more he gets hyped up, the more he goes, yeah, I'm going for that one and that one as well, rather than thinking.
And that's what Slot didn't want. That's why he put Diaz there. And remember, we said it in the preview. We said we think Diaz should start because Man City will probably prefer to play someone more physical, like a Nunez.
Yeah.
And this is not me to be disrespectful. I think Akanji and Diaz have a better time of locking up Nunez than they would have with Diaz, and it showed yesterday, in my opinion. And last but not least, we got DJ. He says, send Nunez to Atletico cash and take Alvarez. Would you do that?
No.
I
wouldn't. I think
big at yourself. DJ.
Atletico and Inter Milan would be the 2 perfect teams for him. Potentially even Napoli. I think those 3 teams would be perfect for Darwin.
Yeah.
And I genuinely do. This is why I will never call Darwin a crap footballer.
He's not crap.
I genuinely believe Darwin in Spain or Italy would do a potential madness. For whatever reason, it just doesn't click for him in the Prem.
Yeah. No, I agree. But listen, man, I hope that... Listen, who knows? We got Newcastle on Wednesday. Shout out to those that'll be there. Remember, people... In fact, no, I'm going ahead of myself. All right, let me start again. Later on today, we've got the Monday night show. Don't forget about that, people. We should be live around 8:30, I want to say, for tonight. Obviously, we got the preview as well. Preview will most likely be tomorrow, but could even be today, so stay tuned for that as well. And obviously, on Wednesday, we got the game against Newcastle. I believe, are we away from home? We are, innit?
Away, yeah.
Away to Newcastle. We will be over on Big Up as well.
That's on
for that
Prime
game.
as well. That's on
And that's on
Amazon
Amazon.
Prime.
Yeah. All the games this week are on Amazon Prime. For those that potentially don't know, you get what I'm saying. So a big week for Amazon Prime. All the games over there, and a lot of the kickoffs are at 7:30. And what's annoying is, Cal, the Man United Arsenal game is on the same day, but it's later at 8:15. I don't know why can't they put that on today or to Tuesday or something?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
We need Man United to do us a favor, but yeah, people, listen, big up to everybody in the chat. Smash the like button. Cal, have you got anything coming up on your channel, bro?
Not today, I don't think. Not today.
Yeah,
but tomorrow I will.
Cool. And chat, keep an eye out for me. I'm still trying to just get back to normal, and yeah, just trying to just get back into the game. I'm still feeling unwell, but I might have something later on today. Stay tuned to the socials. You guys will know about that. There might be some AFC content. So yeah, or even some Liverpool content, because there's some stuff I want to speak about as well. But yeah, people, listen, big up those in the chat each and every time. Smash that button if you haven't already. Big up Hooks for the raid as well each and every time. Appreciate it, my broski. And yeah, man, people, love for the love. And we'll see you again later on this evening, people. Take care. God bless. We out, people. Enough love.